Hi everyone. Just thought I'd give a bit of group feedback for the homework that I set, which was effectively to colour in this light bulb. The light was coming from the bulb, so it emanates out in circles. As the light gets further away, the image gets darker. Now, a lot of you have made several similar mistakes with this. So some of you were using pressure instead of gradation or layering. Okay, and that is when we start light, and as you want to get harder, you push harder. Okay, now as easy as that is, a lot of you push too hard too quickly, and also if you're holding your pencil down too sharp an angle like this and you're pressing down, you get these horrible scribbly marks like this, and also you make dents in your paper and you get the horrible shiny pencil effect, which we don't want. Instead, we should be starting light, and if we want to go darker, we go over the area that we want to make darker again, and then you go over again, and again, and again, and again. Okay, now that will give us a tonal change as well, but we'll have a lot more control over this. So when we're doing this, we need to make sure that this is staying light and it's getting darker as it goes out. So to do that, we're making sure that we start light. We can shade the whole thing light, like that. Then we're leaving this ring, this tone here. We want this one to be slightly darker, so we're going to go for it again. I'm not pushing any harder, I'm pushing exactly the same as I was last time. Now look how far away I'm holding the pencil. I hold the pencil quite strangely, but if you hold your pencil far away, one, you can't make those angry lines, yeah, and two, you find it very hard to push down really hard. Okay, so you actually get a softer tone. Now I've done this one twice. I want to leave it now, and I want us to do this one a third time. Can you see now that we're building up that tone? And this one a fourth time. Oh, I pushed a bit hard there. You can see that mistake, can't you? And then again. And again. And again. Now I started going a bit off course a bit here, but another one of the mistakes that a lot of people are making is that we're shading in all different directions. Because the light is coming out, it would be best that you shaded in the direction of the circle here. You're going around it like this. Okay. Now, I mean, if you're doing it in a little block like this, you can just get away with doing it straight. Okay, and then you can blend it in as you're going along, where we slowly figure out what tone we're making it. And then this one, go over it once, twice, 3 times. This one 4 times, once, twice, 3, 4, to make sure it's the right tone. Okay, make sure you're not going over that same area. See where I went over the same bit again and again? That's 8, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4 rings out, but I've gone over it once, twice, so that's 8 there, and that's why it's gone really dark, which is a mistake on my part. I don't want to do that. Okay, and then when you do the outside, you can just keep going over this until it's as black as it can be. Okay, but the order really should have been that you layered it up. I've seen some people they were doing this. I don't want to see that. That just looks awful. Okay, and then trying to go over it to neaten it up, but because they're going in different directions, you can see the scribble marks, you can see the pencil direction marks. We want to avoid that. Okay, we want to be taking it nice and slow, and actually doing it my way, doing it the layering way, is actually ends up being a lot quicker, because you can see where you need to do the extra work. You're not blagging it, and whether you haven't got all those mistakes you're making, you don't have to spend all that time correcting it. Okay, so 2 bits of feedback. Feedback piece number 1, layering, not pressure. Okay, you're layering up the pencil, not pushing down harder. Number 2, when you're tonally shading, you're shading in the direction that the surface goes, and in this case, because the light is emanating out, you're making sure that the direction of the pencil is like that. Okay, not like that. Okay, and then getting darker and darker because the pencil lines here look a bit strange. Okay, they don't look right. Okay, and not in all different directions either. Okay, just trying to fill it in like that doesn't look as good. Alright, so those things to remember. Thank you.